What up, Crypto Warriors? It's Sergeant Crypto back at it again. Today is Friday, January 11th, 2019. 11 days into the new year, and the scammers will be scamming. All right, they're already starting to see scams pop up for the Ethereum hard fork. So this is coming out of CCN, and warning: crypto scammers are taking advantage of Ethereum hard fork concerns. So they have supposedly two types of forks coming out of Ethereum, according to these scammers. Upcoming forks in Ethereum and Ethereum Classic have given the opportunity to scammers. Two alleged hard fork versions are trying to steal money from users of both. Ethereum Noah claims to be forking away from Ethereum. Ethereum Classic Vision claims to fork away from Ethereum Classic. These forks are allegedly in response to regularly scheduled network upgrades in both blockchains. According to the team at Garda, which offers a web-based solution similar to Coinomi, wrote to CCN to report that both of these forks are scams. The official website wallets both Ethereum Noah and Ethereum Classic Vision have provided are scams. They attempt to capture private keys. Unsuspecting users may have already lost money using this method. So, do not give out your private keys, people. Never give out your private keys. Ever give out your private keys, even if it's coming from a quote-unquote trusted source. No one will ask for your private keys, and especially since these are regularly scheduled upgrades to the Ethereum networks, both Ethereum and Ethereum Classic, you shouldn't need to be giving out your private keys anyway. If you have your Ethereum on an exchange, i.e. Binance or even Coinbase, they will support the upcoming hard forks. And I suspect that all of the exchanges will be supporting this hard fork coming up. So don't give out your private keys. Please be mindful of the scammers out there. Scammers will scam, man. All right, birds will fly, fish will swim, scammers will scam. So just be mindful out there. I'll leave a link to this in the description below. All right, they're capturing private keys out there, and yeah, it's a sad situation for anyone that's already been caught up. All right, so next, I've already spoken about or touched on this before. All right, the national debt. This is the debt clock. We're basically at $22 trillion, people. I can't even fathom what that is. I don't think anyone in their right mind can. And debt per taxpayer is basically $180,000. I don't know about you, but I don't have $180,000 laying around to add or to help pay off this national debt. All right, so right now it's at like I said, $22 trillion. I'm not even going to say 21.9. No, it's just $22 trillion. And the debt per year as of right now is $1 trillion per year. Debt outstanding every year going forward as of this moment is $1 trillion per year. So why did I bring it up? Fed Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell, heard that name, thought he was a brother. Jerome Powell is concerned with the national debt. So I'm very worried about it, Powell said at the Economic Club of Washington, D.C. From the Fed standpoint, we're really looking at a business cycle length. That's our frame of reference. The long-run fiscal non-sustainability of the U.S. federal government isn't really something that plays into the medium term that is relevant for our policies. policy decisions. However, it's a long-run issue that we definitely need to face, and ultimately will have no choice but to face, he said. So, and it goes on to state that the sustained debt is over $1 trillion going forward. This is insane. And we have the Fed chairman. He said he's personally worried about it. However, the Federal Reserve, they really don't care, right? They're not concerned in the medium term, but for him personally, he's definitely concerned about it, and he knows that it's something that we will have to deal with at some point. We can't just keep kicking this can down the street, kicking it down the road, keep saying, oh well, the next generation will pay for it. We all are going to have to pay for it, and something drastic is going to have to happen. Either a global reset where all the nations of the world just come together and say, hey, we just going to start from scratch, forget all the debt. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but or maybe even World War III. Who knows? Because America is indebted to a lot of countries. It's either we pay them or we just tell them, give them the middle finger and say, hey, come and get your money if you want it. All right. So he's, there it is. And I quote, I am very worried about it. So it's something we're going to have to deal with. And, in a video in the past I've made bringing up this issue of the national debt. So that's it, man. He knows, you have to watch the video. It's a 45-minute long video, but you have to watch the video. And just his expression when the question was asked about the national debt, he did seem like he had some concerns, but he was like kind of trying to hold back. He like he stated, he does have concerns, but the Federal Reserve themselves as an entity, they really don't care because they're going to get paid regardless. All right. So before I go too deep into this rabbit hole, I'm going to end this video. Thanks for watching. As always, please smash up those likes, hit that subscribe button, and also the notification bell to get notified when I upload new videos. And let's discuss it in the comments section below. What do you think about the national debt and the Fed chairman and his concerns about the national debt and the Federal Reserve themselves not really giving a crap. Peace.